Let's ask Steve in this one. If you could commit a crime and get away with it, what would you choose and why? I got some crazy ones this time.
You know, being a lifelong criminal of eating chocolate brownies has been something that I wish someone would just call me out on. For the longest time, I just had this sweet tooth. I visited dentists, and unlike Julie, I had a ton of cavities. So if I was a criminal, I think it would be where I could really procure illegally my ingredients for making my own brownies so I could have a full supply at any time, regardless of what movie or television show I was going to do. I might even sneak them into the movies because I just love brownies that much. And I know that I could create this crazy, audacious criminal enterprise skimming off the top of the frosting of the brownies. Table topics master.
That was good. All right, let's go with Joanne on this one. If you could hear what someone is thinking for a day, who would you choose and why?
Oh, that's hard. Oh shoot! I started out with the. Let me see. I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is my dog. I wonder what's going through his mind sometimes. He's like 15 years old, and I think he's getting doggy dementia. I don't know what's going on with him. He sits at the top of the stairs and just barks all of a sudden for no reason. And so I think maybe he's losing his depth perception. You know, and he's having trouble getting down. So now I've learned to sit at the bottom of the stairs, and then he'll come down just because I think he could see where the bottom stairs is, because sometimes he just takes a flying leap from the third stair. And he's a Bichon Frise. He's only 17 pounds. And then another thing about him is I notice if someone gives him a treat on a walk, he will remember that person for life. And the next time he sees that person, he's like, oh, please me, please me. And then he's like, let's follow him, let's follow him. That's a guy that gives treats. Come on, let's go. And one guy even gave him a treat from the driveway. He threw it down the driveway to him. So now the dog stops at that driveway every time and wants to go into the guy's house. Like, here, please let me go, please. This is the one that gives treats, please. So I guess it would be my dog. I don't really understand him all the time, but I think it's doggy dementia. Okay, Mr. Tabletop Master.
Good. Let's see. Let's ask. Oh, the Chris Ketchum jumped out. Huh? I was gonna ask him. Let's go ahead and ask Ranjita. If you could have only one food for the rest of your life, but it wouldn't affect your health in any way, which food could you choose and why?
Wow, I love food, and I love all kinds of food. I can't think of living life with just one food. I think I'd just die if I had to live with just one food. But let me think about this. Recently, I've been watching this great British baking show, and it brought back all these memories of all these lovely cakes and pastries that I used to eat as a kid and then stopped eating because we're supposed to eat healthy, no more sugar, no more, buttery stuff. So if I had to live on something, it'll be chocolate eclairs. I love chocolate eclairs. I used to run to the bakery man who used to come to our house when I was a kid and just eat those wonderful cream filled and coated with chocolate ganache. I guess that's what it's called. Yes, chocolate eclairs would be it. Thank you, Tabletop Mixmaster.
All right. Let's go ahead and get Chris Ketchum. If you could speak any language fluently but never speak your native tongue again, what language would you choose and why?
If I can speak any language other than my own, I would have to say it would be Portuguese. I've had the opportunity to be around a lot of Portuguese people, and I love the sound of the language. It almost kind of sounds like a song when they're singing it. And when they speak, and I'm not able to understand or communicate with them, I so much want to be part of that conversation because it sounds like they're having so much fun just talking to each other. And I have really no idea what they're saying, but they just sound like they're having such an amazing time. And I think with my own communication in my own language, I don't always feel like I sound that way. And I think no matter what you say, it sounds audacious. It sounds just fun, like you're having a party. And so if there was one language that I would have to be able to speak, it would be Portuguese. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.